Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on my channel. The idea of starting football is becoming bigger and bigger, and it's not an idea anymore, it started to be a project. So together I want to speak about the way how they want to do it, so from an idea to a project, how to restart playing football, and then does it make sense, yes or no? That question I want to answer. I'm missing football a lot. I'm missing so much. 1 month is so long without seeing Juventus playing. I'm missing it so much. But apparently I'm not the only one, because in Italy they are trying to make sure that we play and that we restart Serie A. There were a lot of talk about, do we stop Serie A, do we continue Serie A, what do we do with the remaining games, if we stop, who becomes the champion, do we do some playoffs, yes or no? So a lot of questions without real decisions, because we don't know. Coronavirus, COVID-19 is ruling the world at the moment, so we are not ready to take decisions. But now, from the idea of restarting it, they made a plan. How can we restart actually? So they want to do it in different phases. They want to start training from the 4th of May in some individual groups, so not all the team together, but in different sessions training, and progressively go to all the team together. And in that way they want to do it until the 31st of May, the first free slot to play a game, where there were in Serie A 4 games to be recuperated. Starting with Inter Sampdoria, we had 3 other ones who were Atalanta, Sassuolo, Torino, Parma and Verona Cagliari, so those games has to be recuperated in the first game that will be played the 31st of May. Then they will start again with the 12 remaining game days on the 4th of June, and it will be really special because a lot of games will be played, because the end date should be the 12th of July. So in a bit more than a month we have to do 12 game days. That's a lot. And how do they want to do it? They want to start playing in 3 different time zones: 15, 18 and 21 o'clock in the evening, so 3, 6 and 9 p.m. Playing on Saturday, Sunday and then Tuesday and Wednesday in a first phase for the 6 first game days, and then for the remaining 6 ones, because with the temperature, because it will be really warm and also hard to play at 3 o'clock in Italy with the temperature, they want to spread it over 3 days, playing it only at 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Those are for the planning actually, but then they want to do it in a strange way, because the virus will not disappear from one day to another. So they were thinking, how can we protect the players? And they want to do it like football in a bubble. Players in a bubble. They want to make sure that all the players go in a kind of retiro with all the staff. So it's about 70 people per team, all together, living together 24/7 without external people going in those kind of centers. That's how they want to do it, with medical controls, with the swab, il tampone in Italia, for the players when they enter the training center, where they go out before the games, after the games. So really football in a bubble. Most important things, maybe you're asking yourself, will we, the supporters, be able to go to the stadium? And the answer is no, because in Italy they are predicting today that no people will be able to go to the stadiums until March 21. So that's 11 months to go from now on. That's a lot. Just to tell you, schools in Italy will restart in September only. So that's the plan. So football for people, or concert, or all those activities will be postponed, and for the stadium it will be only in March 21. So that's long. Playing in quarantine, and then they had another idea, because we are playing so many games in a row. They introduced the idea to have 5 subs per game. So instead of the 3 that we are currently that currently are the rules, so 3 subs per game, they want to do it in 90 minutes, 5 subs per game, to recuperate, also for the health of the players, because they need it, and because they will do all those extra efforts with the temperature. So those are all the ideas on the table to restart Serie A. So that's the general idea. Coronavirus is ruling the world. We are dictating a bit the rules. We are trying to adapt. But now the big question I'm asking myself: is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know if I know that stadiums can't be open until March 21, schools in Italy until September. If I see that we don't even found a solution for the virus, virus is still killing people. For me, football, I miss it a lot. I really miss football, but it's not a priority. I was one of the first one to say that we didn't even had to play Juve Inter 1 month ago, and that was a really important game for me. But no, because health and safety is more important. So now they're trying to find a strategy to start football again. And I'm asking myself so many questions. All those medical tests, the swabs for players, for all the team, actually 70 people per team. Are they really necessary? Today, a lot of people who have symptoms, we can't even guarantee them to make tests because we don't have enough. So for a game, a really important game that are ruling also the industry, that a lot of money is involved, true, but it's still a sport, it's still a game. It's not a priority. So can't we just give all those medical tests, those swabs to the hospital? Isn't that a better idea? So that's the first question I'm asking myself. Then the second question is the players in isolation. Okay, if they go for 45 days or maybe 2 months, why not? But those players are humans like you, me. They have a family. How long can we keep them without family? Because it's not only this competition, it's not ending 1920, it's also the next season. We still don't know what will happen. So what are we going to do? Okay, when all the competitions are done, you go to vacation, then you come back and you are for 1 year in quarantine with your team. That's impossible. So I'm sorry. Other questions: calciomercato, the market, transfer market. What will happen with that? Because first of all, we have to take a decision for Serie A, but we have to align with all the other clubs, because not everywhere we have 12 game days to play. Some have more, some have less. So we have to finish at the same date, more or less, to open transfer market. Because what will happen if Bundesliga that already started to train, what will happen if they finish their league before? They have to wait before buying players, or they will probably buy a player and the player will not be able to join them, so you still have those risks for injuries because they are still in activity. We don't know if Bayern Munich buy a player and he will be injured. What will happen? All those insurances, we don't know. So that's also another really big, another really important question I'm asking myself. So another important one: what will happen if a player is found positive again? We had cases in Juventus, speaking about Matuidi, Rugani or Dybala, that were found positive, and a lot of other players from other teams were also positive. But what if we start the competition again, 1 game, 2 game, 3 games, and then we have a new case of coronavirus with the players? What do? We take him apart and we finish without him? Or we are scared and we put all that team in quarantine and they are not allowed to finish their competition? I don't know, it makes no sense. So a lot of questions. I understand the financial impact from television rights for the clubs also, because they are suffering big times at the moment. A lot of fans want to restart. I miss Juventus day in, day out, especially staying at home 24/7. It makes that you have even more time to think about it. So I want Juventus back, but it's not a priority. So for me, from an idea to a project, sorry, no, not yet. I want football back as soon as possible, but not today, not yet. I don't believe it's even feasible to have the green lights to start again Serie A and football in general the 31st of May or the 1st of June. It's too early. I would be really happy if somebody can tell me, Giuseppe, you can go back to work the 1st of June. That would be amazing. But football, honestly, let's see. I'm really scared. I'm really scared about the consequences that can bring for playing games. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Let me know in the comments what are your opinion about it. Is it too early to start? Is it too soon? Do you think it's too risky? Do you think it's good to start? Do you think we even have to anticipate if possible? Let me know. I'm really curious about what you are thinking about it. So thanks for watching. Subscribe. Let that channel become bigger and bigger and bigger so that we can share one passion about Juventus all together, and hopefully as soon as possible also commenting live games with supporters without coronavirus. So thanks for watching. Ciao, and as we always say, Forza Juve.